Asquare podcast. In this podcast, basically, I have a one guest from Bangladesh. He has a quite diverse experience, and we'll try to learn from his very unique experience. And I hope you guys will like it. Welcome, Rodro, to the this podcast.
Thank you.
Rodro, I will start with this in a way that we'll try to understand your life and how you reached to this particular point. Like, tell me something about Bangladesh. How was your life in Bangladesh while you were growing up? Where did you school? And how was your life, particularly in college and with your friends?
I would say that my life started with communicating with a lot of friends.
Nice.
I was blessing with actually a lot of different cultural friends since I was in the school, because I was studying in English medium, which is like contacting with O levels and A levels. So I have like friends from other nationalities as well.
Nice.
So I have been mixed with different cultures, I can say that. Anyway, I did my high school in Dhaka. I am from Dhaka basically, and later on I continue to go for my O levels and A levels, but somehow I couldn't manage to do that. Then I went back to Bengali medium. I went for the secondary school certificate, the certification in a nearby school from my residence, and then I did my college also in Bangladesh. After that, I was looking for some opportunities in abroad.
Nice.
I was looking for Europe as well as in US, but somehow I couldn't manage to get the scholarship. So I went back to China for my bachelor in 2014, and since then I've been like mixed with a lot of international students and international environment.
Okay, I will stop you here and I will try to connect the point from Bangladesh to China.
Yeah, sure.
I will try to understand, like, being in a Bangladesh, you guys must have a very good universities there, and you can just go there and study in a very good environment, right? But why did you decided to do your bachelor's in China? Because many people believe that in bachelors they are not that mature. There are highly chances that they can involve in such sort of activities which can make them involved in such bad activity, right? So how did you plan that move, and how was life in China compared to Bangladesh?
Yeah, okay. Honestly speaking, first year after I finished my college, I was targeting some good university. I mean the best universities in Bangladesh, especially the university named Bangladesh University of Engineering and Technology, which is called BUET in short form. I was targeting that university, especially for electrical engineering. But in our academic system, you need to have a particular amount of CGPA
Okay.
to go for the admission test for that university.
Okay.
Unfortunately, on my college, I didn't have that much of points.
I understand.
So after that, I was like very like concerned about to go for a best university, either it's in Bangladesh or in
Anywhere in the
anywhere
world.
in the world.
Nice.
I was, as I mentioned before, I was trying to get the full funded scholarship from other countries like Europe and US. I couldn't manage. And at the same time, I was looking for some nearby countries from Bangladesh. I can say India, China, South Korea, and I applied different universities and I got a scholarship from China, which is for me on that time was really blessing, because my friends were moving on and I was like sitting for searching the universities, and it pushed me boostly.
It's like
to
a
go for it.
frustrating time for a
Exactly,
student.
on that
Yeah,
time, yeah.
I understand.
So, which is why like if I don't go for the best university, I wouldn't study until that time, which pushed me to go for like abroad.
And how is the environment in China, particularly for international students?
The first day I'm gonna experience my first day when I entered China. I entered around like 11 p.m.
Okay.
in Nanjing. The city is Nanjing in the province of Jiangsu.
Okay.
At 11 p.m. I entered. It was really like dark and everything.
Okay.
My university, they sent a big bus, because like we're in a group, a
Okay.
lot of Bangladeshi students, we actually entered together, and I entered the university through North Gate. We have like 4 gates, and North Gate was the most shady
Okay.
place.
Okay.
So I was really afraid. What
Okay.
I'm actually going, is it a university or what? Beside my international dormitory, I saw there was a big mountain as well.
Okay.
I was really surprised. Is it going to be a university or what? Because
Or it's going to be a hiking place.
I don't know, man. University inside university, I cannot imagine a mountain in my country, but which is why I was really scared. Either it's going to be university or not. Then they pushed me in the dormitory. I was looking for where I'm going to study, where is the teaching buildings and everything. I was really scared. But in the morning, when immediately I woke up around like in morning, I found they sent one Chinese assistant to do all the registration process, because in China, if you most in common, they are not really good at English, so they actually give
you assistants or someone who can assist you.
Can assist students.
Okay.
In the morning when I went out, I got to like discover everything, like every road and every streets, all the teaching buildings and everything, and I was really surprised. It's very clean. It's very like the atmosphere is very nice compared to like the South Asia. I would say.
South Asia. Yes.
Yeah, people are really actually they were like staring at me. Okay. Is this guy's is an alien or what? Because I was the only like from
we look like odd to them.
Exactly. So people they were asking me, some guys, some students, Chinese students, they were asking where are you from. I was telling them I'm from Bangladesh. No one recognized Bangladesh. Then I told them it's beside India, even though they didn't know about where is India. Then I got to know they don't know any country if you don't tell them in their own language.
Okay.
Then the first word I learned in Chinese was Mungjala, which is called Bangladesh.
Okay, nice.
Because it's very a common question. Everybody is asking me where are you from. If I say Bangladesh, they don't recognize my country. If I say Mungjala, then they understand. Okay, Mungjala tigers.
This guy is from Bangladesh.
They know about the Mungjala tigers. Okay. Yeah, that was really a good experience with different culture.
I want to connect this part because you must be there for the first time in your life. You must be abroad for the first time. So I understand that there must be a lot of struggles that you have faced over the time, because when I came for the first time, I realized that it's not that easy leaving your home and family, and you at times feel homesickness and a lot of things. So what sort of a problems you faced when you moved there for the first time?
Honestly speaking, I was feeling more homesick before I left the country.
Did you cry, to be honest? Like
yeah, I cried like twice in my own bathroom. Yeah, but after that, when I entered China, I didn't like feel homesick, because I don't know, man. I just literally like mixed with the Chinese friends, some international friends. I was like making a big community there, so I was really happy.
Yeah, I believe like you take a time to adjust with the surroundings.
Exactly. Okay. The most important one, I felt problem on food.
Okay, yeah, you are a foodie person, so I can understand.
Like,
I can understand.
Like in terms of language, I was somehow managed to use my body language.
Let me tell you the other reality. Like, I don't know about the other nationalities, but like for us, like who are South Asian, everyone feel homesickness, but no one tells you that they cried or not. Even I cried at the start. Like
we do care about food.
It's natural. You can't just deny this fact.
Exactly.
Okay. Did you do any part-time jobs in China, and if yes, and how was the experience? Like, what sort of a new things you learn by doing those part-time jobs?
Okay, firstly I would like to say, for the students who would like to go for study for bachelor master in China, the first thing is like the international students job is basically illegal if you don't have the job study visa.
Okay.
In 2014, the situation was really normal. People, they were not taking care about the international students, whether they are working or not as a part-time or full-time.
But now they are serious.
They are really serious about it.
Okay.
Though I started job in a restaurant at the beginning of my first semester, I was like carrying my study and my
doing some part-time
jobs just to like survive and get the how can I say, the monthly wages.
Stipend.
Exactly.
Were you not on a full scholarship?
My scholarship was just only the tuition fee waiver.
Oh really?
Exactly. I didn't get the stipend from the university.
I can understand.
Exactly. And I was not, because I already left my country. I don't wanted to ask for the money
burden
from
your
my
family.
country. Exactly.
Yeah, nice.
So I was looking for some odd jobs. You will maximum find the odd jobs.
Yeah, I understand. And that's what you can get.
Exactly.
Apart from that, there is an English teaching jobs, but
exactly. Okay, like firstly I started with the restaurant job, and later I finished with the kindergarten to until 8th grade.
Nice.
English teaching jobs. But I learned more in restaurant because I was dealing with a lot of customers there.
You get to learn communication skills.
Exactly.
You get to learn how to manage multiple persons.
I mostly learned about the Chinese people, Fury, how they actually interact with the people.
Yeah, exactly.
They're really nice.
Okay, like you, You must have traveled China as well. Like, how is China in terms of traveling? Because China, I heard like it's a very developed countries. Everyone knows that it's like head to head now with the US. So, how is China? Because you have lived there generally as well.
I would say like in China, most of the people they travel from different place to different states, from different cities through trains. Whether in Europe, I can see that people are just traveling with Ryanair Airways.
Yeah, it's cheap.
I'm not marketing Ryanair Airways anyway.
Yeah, it's cheap.
But I do.
Yeah,
I
we
do.
do. It's cheap.
But in China, we don't have any Ryanair Airways, so
Yeah,
I actually travel with bullet trains, especially. They have like two different types of trains. One is like very slow, and another one is like it's not that too fast, it's not that too small, and the fastest one they call it bullet train. It's very fast.
Okay.
I travel with different places, and it's not, honestly speaking, it's not that expensive. The good part about China is like the living cost is very
Cheap.
stable.
Okay.
You can like afford it very easily,
Okay.
and the food is even cheaper than third world countries, I could say.
Okay.
Even though you are staying in the economical number 1 or 2 countries in
Nice.
the world, and you can like survive with the amount of wages, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Now I will move from China to Europe, especially Erasmus Mundus.
Yeah, sure.
And Erasmus Mundus is one of the elitist scholarship in the Europe. So, how did you know about Erasmus, and why did you decide to move to Europe when you were already in a place which is?
I think
it
I should
itself
open my motivational letter.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, like actually like in the beginning when I was like on my last semester for bachelor, I was since bachelor I was motivated to go for Europe or US, especially Europe. In bachelor I couldn't. I thought Erasmus is going to be
A nice experience.
no, it's going to be, the scholarship is going to be provided by the university after you get enrollment from the university. I didn't know about the particular websites and the criteria to apply, the requirements and everything. So from my university, one of my like you can say like a junior mate from 1 year junior students, he already got the Erasmus students. On that time I was already graduated and I went for a language program. And then I got to know about Erasmus, that is not from the university after you get the enrollment. It should be from a particular consortium that you have to apply and everything. Then I searched about it.
Then you get to know about
I got to know a lot of stuff about it. I would like to thank my friend as well.
Yeah, it's natural. Like at times you know from your friends and okay, like I would ask you like what sort of a things you believe that you are having and that stand out for you to secure this Erasmus scholarship. What sort of a things you believe that get you this particular scholarship? Either it was your co-curricular activities, either it was your educational activities or your performance or your motivation,
I would say
or your abroad degree.
I would say it's all about your will.
Okay.
Whether you would like to go for it. If you're like really focused on something,
Okay.
even though if you're not that good at academic or co-curricular activities,
Still you can make it.
still you can make it.
Yeah,
The
still
good
know
thing about
people.
Erasmus is that they don't have any application fee for the application.
Yeah.
Which is like
You can
even like for like when I applied for bachelor in China, I paid the application fee, but
Yeah.
in Erasmus I didn't pay anything.
It's free.
It's free, and they since last year it was like limited for like limited amount of courses
Like
you can apply.
you can
Now it's
apply to
unlimited.
3 programs,
Exactly.
but now it's unlimited. You
It's
can apply to
unlimited,
as much
which
programs
is
you want.
unbelievable in this type of
Yeah.
grant they actually provide
Yeah,
to the
exactly.
students. And I would say that make a good communication with your future supervisors, your future coordinator countries, the universities, if you wanted to apply.
Do you think like interacting with the student, those are already having that scholarship helps you? Like as you mentioned that you get to know about Erasmus from your friend. Did
I
he
would
help
say
you
like
in any aspect, or like giving you some sort of a tips, focus on your CV, focus on this thing, focus on that particular thing? How do you think about this?
Look, now the resources about applying Erasmus and even like Fulbright scholarship in US, and you'll find a lot of resources
yeah,
in
exactly.
online. You'll be like really like distracted if you're listening from different person.
Actually true.
This is very like very tricky for me. I was like hearing different kind of stuff from different videos. So rather than like checking a lot of stuff. First, give focus on the websites, what is written there.
Yeah, that's
If you are not like sure about anything, there is a particular email on the university. First,
Yeah.
just email them.
coordinators.
Exactly, email them. And if sometimes people they have the problem with the faith,
Communication. Yeah.
they cannot like I've been saying like most of the Erasmus scholars they wouldn't say anything bullshit to their
Programs.
immediate exactly.
But it's not true in all
But
cases.
you'll be distracted if you're asking a different person because different
Yeah.
person have their different
True,
views.
true.
So I would say to first communicate with the university if you're not confident with any particular stuff. Then you can make the socializing part with different students.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very easy in
I agree to this part. Like if you read their website carefully, because every information is there, you have to just go through in detail and try to see what they are looking for and what you have. So try to match and link your profile with them, and I hope that increases the chances.
exactly.
Okay. The other thing is like once you reach Europe and you know like it's a mobility based and you like traveling, as I know. So how was your experience traveling in Europe? I know like you didn't go to Japan because of some reasons, but how was your like experience in Europe?
This is the second best part of the scholarship of
Yeah.
this Erasmus. The first part is the amount of grant they are going to give you.
Yeah, other
And the
part
second part is traveling.
mobility. Yeah.
If like people are listening to me currently, I would say that just study hard, apply for different programs,
And you will
come
travel
to
a
Europe.
lot.
Then you would have a lot of chance to travel in different places
26 countries.
at the same time of your
Yeah.
like study and everything. So this is the best
Like you
part.
will be having a money, you will be having a time, you will be having everything.
Everything, yeah.
You have access of 26 countries, so
Exactly.
you will just be chilling.
Yeah, honestly speaking, it's not that chill. You have to go for the coursework as
Yeah, I
well.
understand.
But you'd have a lot of chances to travel.
Okay, like we'll try to wrap up quickly now.
Exactly, yeah, sure.
I will just ask you one question. Like, do you think like having an Erasmus tag with yourself help you in grabbing a job or your PhD?
Most definitely. Whenever I apply to my CV, look, rejection and
Acceptance
and
is a part.
success rate,
Is a
it's upon you,
yeah.
about your knowledge. But I feel like my CV is always shortlisted
Because of
the tag
Erasmus. Yeah, that's true. Okay, like let's summarize. Like, what will be your message to the future aspirants of Erasmus? Like, what they should look into it, or like, what should be the message you want to give them to the general people? Like considering who wanted to come to abroad, and just let them know what kind of a struggle they have to face, what are the benefits, just briefly.
I would like to say, like, if you are like really focused on applying in Erasmus or any different scholarships, do it appropriately in time manner. Don't go for the last minute application because
Exactly.
it's free. Don't worry about the don't fear about the rejection, or don't fear about the interview. Don't fear about anything. Just first apply, then check about the course description, what you are applying. Don't wait for the last minute. This is my final suggestion for everyone. Just apply as early as possible, so that you will have the chance to come in the main list or even reserve list.
If you allow me, I have just one question that pop up in my mind, that
Sure.
because one of my friend who came from China, he's every time crying that China is more developed. In Pisa, we are living like a village life. So how do you think, like when you compare China with Europe, like do you feel any disappointments, or do you feel like some sort of a differences in both territories? Like, what's your perspective on that point?
I would like to say, like, my friend Adnan, he's living Pisa more than me. I came in March, he came in last year September, so I would like to hear this answer from him, please.
No. Okay, I will let them know about Pisa, but I'm trying to understand like the difference between China and Europe. So that's what I'm trying to know.
Okay,
because
look.
I've not been in China.
China, South Korea, they're like too developed in terms of capitalism, you can say.
Okay,
They have like tall buildings everywhere.
I mean they are like kind of
Technologically, they are more advanced, I would say.
Okay.
But Europe, they have their own tradition. They are like, it's very like old
So,
system,
yeah.
old school type everything.
They both have their own pros and cons. So
Exactly.
considering that you have to choose your place and all
True.
such things.
Exactly. But I feel like Pisa is like comparatively a bit like
A-
developing city.
It's
Compared
true.
to, like,
It's
other
true.
cities.
Pisa is a developing kind of. It's a village to them, to be
Yeah.
honest. And the other thing is like, but at the same time it's peaceful.
It's very peaceful.
So
That's true.
that's the true part. And why Pisa is just famous is because of that only one tilted leaning tower.
Exactly, yeah,
So
true.
yeah, thank you so much, Rodro, for being part of the show. I really liked talking with you, and it was such an insightful session. I hope it will help audience. And thank you very much for watching this show. If you agree to any part of the Rodro, do let us know in the comments. Even if you disagree, just let us know. And keep watching us. Thank you very much.